So how can Taurus become more healthy in this life that you're living right now, Tauruses? And the first thing, limit sugar intake. Yeah, Taurus love sugar, Taurus love food, but you can love food, you can eat as much food as you want. Just don't do the sugar thing. Don't have too much of the sugar. This is what will cause you the big problems. Everybody knows that, really. But because Taurus have such a sweet tooth, sweet teeth as well, I'm sure they do. They have a sweet tooth that, yeah, they just crave this type of food all the time. So, limitation. This is your limit. Financial discipline. They need financial discipline. Taurus needs to be not when to spend and when not to spend, when to invest, when not to invest, when to make the big purchase, when not to make the big purchase. The reason why this affects their health is because when they start overspending, they become stressed. They need a certain safety net, or they need to feel like they're safe, really. They need to feel good with their money. They don't. Trust me, the stress is a lot for Taurus to deal with, and this stress can affect their health, and having money problems is an issue for the Taurus for sure. Throat is weak. So you have to protect your neck. And what I mean by that is, in cold environments, in cold climates, you can get ill very easily. Yeah. You need to wear scarves. You know, if you're Taurus and you're traveling and you're not normally from a cold country, you definitely need to get a scarf. You know, it's a weak spot. You know, you get sore throats, you can get swollen glands, all that stuff, and the thyroid is there as well. And, you know, that affects a lot of things. So you've got to protect that too, because you guys can be affected with your thyroid, for sure. Stable environment. You need a stable environment because when you do, you feel good, you don't feel stressed, don't feel lost. All of this is really preventing the stress, because stress starts in the mind. And if you have a stable environment, that means you have a stable mind. So you need to make sure you have that. And sometimes you have to sacrifice if it's not stable, but maybe you love the person, maybe you have deep feelings, and maybe this was the person that you really thought was going to be the one. But if they haven't provided you with a stable environment, and that doesn't just mean financially, that means emotionally, spiritually too. If you don't have that type of environment, you need to leave, because you're going to get ill. You're actually making yourself ill by doing that. And without health, you cannot achieve anything. Vitality is the key. Anything that is about your vitality, you must do what you have to do. Okay? The last one. Eat brekkie from 8 to 10 a.m. Taurus for this time of 8 to 10. This is the Taurus time, so this is when the first time you should be eating. I know some of you like to have coffee. Yeah? This is not coffee based, this is food based. So 8 to 10, have your first meal. And that will set you up for the rest of the day. Tauruses naturally have endurance. And their endurance is based on what time they eat and what they do eat. And make sure this is limited. That's how, with just your health, as your Taurus sun sign, that's exactly how you win at life.